This looked like a simple look left and gun it. Maybe he had looked right at some point, but as soon as that lane cleared, he sent it to beat oncoming traffic and caused this accident. The camera nearly said goodbye to his car that morning, but thankfully crisis was averted at the last second. If only vehicles had some kind of flashing light to show which way they were intending to turn, this may have been avoided. One day, someone will invent something. One day. The bus driver nearly ended the camera's vacation, and life for that matter, but the odds of a state trooper being behind the camera to witness that and to pull them over are very slim. I'm so glad that justice was served.
Mine went down because they
Look at all that.
It is just dumping fluid.
Pete Hobbs is
So lucky.
Look how close that is.
Watch out, watch the ejection here. And there's no way to get out of it right now, Roger.
The camera stopped to help and ensured that everyone was okay and provided the dashcam footage to the people involved as well as the first responders.
Treatment after that treatment. Fellas.
This driver drives on the wrong side of the road, stops, flashes his high beams, and then treats his car as a battering ram. I'm glad that the camera had a dashcam to prove his innocence.
Which block? The black one with the big tent rock. Me and Trey in the 500, so who's the one that
Someone seems to have decided that the camera was taking too long to let the cyclists cross and took matters into his own hands. The camera admits he was in the wrong too with his excessive honking and not trying to get away.
Dude, what are you doing? You came in my lane. You came in my lane! That's my lane!
The driver claimed that he was a local and knew 100% for sure that the camera was in the wrong.
You're meeting two couples, two older couples, and you're like, they're talking.
The driver that rear-ended the camera told the highway patrol that the camera cut her off and slammed on his brakes. Unluckily for her, the camera had a dash cam which showed a whole different story.
Believes that there are things that validate his view of Ukraine, his view of what's going on with Russia, and he thinks that otherwise they might be hidden by the quote-unquote...
This clip is a great example of why it's important to be alert behind the wheel. Since the camera he was able to slow down and prevent damaging his car with the debris. Police were called and the debris was removed. Unfortunately, the camera was a victim of a hit and run. A small accident would cost that Honda driver $1,000 or $2 in repairs, and their insurance would go up for maybe 2 to 3 years. However, a hit and run would be priceless on their record. Dodge Ram driver was running from the authorities and decided to play a quick game of chicken with the camera, probably wanting him to flip over. That idiot has definitely watched one too many movies.
In a quarter mile, use the middle lane to turn left on
So according to the camera, in California, everything he did was legal because a driver where they are legally allowed to turn left into any lane at a four-way stop.
Yeah, get it, my boy. Take that off, boy. Let's get it. Good job, my boy.
I have to admire the fact that he disassembled it rather than just breaking it, though it is designed to be pushed after a certain amount of pressure, probably as many people have drove past them, taking them out in the past.
What are you doing?
This driver passes the camera at a light on the right before it becomes one lane, and then passes a double yellow and almost gets hit. Then later almost hits a truck pulling into a gas station. All that just to get there 2 seconds quicker.
Sort of like if I eat, it gets bad.
It's not a fucking crossing. It's not a pedestrian crossing, you don't have right of way.
Get this, the driver actually posted to Facebook to garner sympathy and instead got grilled for his poor driving behavior and then deleted the footage.